From the beginning, it has been a back-breaking chore. But from the seeds they sowed in September last year, the farmers have received a bumper harvest, only there are no stores for their produce. So far, the farmers have harvested 6,000 bags of maize. And though the National Irrigation Board has had to transform its offices here into stores, it has not eased the pressure as the offices are filled to the brim with the bountiful produce. And more maize continues to pour in from the farms.
We are expecting about 15,000 bags in this season.
Until December last year, this was the scheme's Irrigation Engineer's office. But he and other employees have had to squeeze into the remaining offices to make room for the maize. After 2 decades of depending on relief food, the farmers are calling this a blessing. But with storage space fast diminishing with no signs of a buyer, worry is beginning to show on their faces.
Now it's creating a crisis because according to the climatic patterns of this place, we are heading towards a rainy season.
Every new day, the farmers worry that if the government does not make haste to come and purchase their produce, then the skies might just open up anytime soon and their bountiful harvest will just become abundant waste. Harvesting started in December last year, and the arrangement was that as soon as the crop was harvested, NCPB would move in to purchase the produce.
It was not intending or was not prepared to store the maize.
Hatutoinje kwa ajili tunangojea serikali. Sasa hiyo serikali imekuwa hatuoni wote.
The reason why the farmers cannot sell to anyone other than the government is because the state revived the scheme which had stalled for 20 years under an ambitious plan called the Economic Stimulus Program. The intention was to boost the nation's strategic grain reserve and recover some input costs after the farmers harvested the maize. For every acre, the government spent at least 30,000 shillings, close to 40 million for the entire farm under irrigation.
If the same government cannot purchase the crop that they initiated in the first place and they pumped a lot of money, if the crop now goes to waste, now it is just a mere satire.
Serikali wametuambia tuwangoje, tunawangoja na hawajafika. Swali ni kwamba mahindi yakiharibika, hasara hiyo itaenda kwa nani?
Kama hiyo mahindi ikioza itakuwa juu yao.
As far as they are concerned, they have done all in their power to deliver a clean product to a willing buyer. But even then, NCPB, which is currently buying maize at 2,300 shillings per bag, is their best bet for good returns because according to their calculations, selling their maize to private businessmen would be a big loss. But the wait is proving to be unbearable.
Kwa sababu ya cereal kuchelewa kuja kununua haya mahindi, wakulima wengi wamekufa moyo, hata hivyo wameanza kutupa mahindi kwa sababu nikisema kutupa ni kwa sababu wanauza hata kilo shilingi 3 ambapo gunia haifiki hata shilingi 500.
Tunaomba serikali kupitia Cereal Board waache yale maneno ya kusema kesho kutwa na mtondogoo. Waje wanunue haya mahindi, wawapatie pesa wananchi ili waweze kutimiza haja zetu.
The farmers are unable to transport their own produce to the nearest NCPB depot, the closest of which is in UMURA, 50 kilometers away. An official at the depot in UMURA, however, said that they received instructions from Treasury last Thursday to buy the maize from farmers in Hola this Monday. Sylvia Chebet for Sunday Live, Hola.